You are watching Access LaPorte County Channel 97. Coming up next is the June 17th meeting for the Michigan City Water Works Board. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
Call the meeting of the Water Board to order. Today is Tuesday, June 17th, 2025. First item on the agenda is approval of minutes from the meeting held May 27th.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from the meeting on the May 27th, 2025.
I'll second the motion.
There's a motion and a second that we approve the minutes from the meeting held May 27th. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Purchase order.
Before you have a list of 10 purchase orders. The first is to DeVries Tire for 2 front tires on truck 13. This was a confirming purchase order, $563.74. The second one is to McCann. This is the DEF level sensor on the backhoe. DEF is an additive we have to put in for diesel motors. And the level sensor quit working, so we had to fix it immediately. But the cost to that project is $1,508.51. The next item is to Ferguson. This is stock supplies and oil for our tapping machine and mold for $1,874. The next item is to Digital Graphic Solutions. This is graphics for truck 12. Truck 12 was, we found out, had been damaged during plowing season, and so we had the repairs made to the bed, and we needed to replace the graphics down that side of the truck. So that's what this is for. The next item is to McCann. This is actually this might be a repeat of this previous one. So I would ask that if the board does approve it, if I find that it's not, we'll pull one of these out of the list. DEF level sensor on machine 2 confirming for $2,040.01. The next item is to Digital Graphic Solutions graphics for truck 5. That's a truck that's the van that we just recently purchased for $1,602. Next item is Leafs 2-inch copper for Pear Street for $3,578.10. We have a couple of houses there and then another house going in and quite a few galvanized lines, so we're going to clean that up and put this 2-inch copper in there to give them better service. The next item is to Ferguson Supplies for Carwick and Pear Street for $6,325.20. The next item is to Leaps. This is some brass for stock for $2,855.28. And the next item is Midwest Meter 5/8 meters and transponders for $16,711.32.
So you want us to approve it including number 5, but you would make an adjustment if it's a duplicate?
Yeah, if I find that
Okay.
this is a duplicate, then
Okay.
we won't issue both POs. But if I find that they are actually 2 different purchase orders, I will we'll be able to put them through then.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to accept the list of purchase orders dated 6/17/2025 in the amount of $37,646.16 with a possible change or removal or continuing with number 5, the DEF level sensor that Chris was just talking about.
I'll second it.
Motion and a second that we approve the purchase orders dated June 17th. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Claims. Anybody have any questions on the claims?
Nope. I make a motion to approve the list of claims dated June 17th, 2025.
I'll second that motion.
Motion and second that we approve the claims dated June 17th as presented. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Bad debt list.
It's a big list.
I'll make a motion to accept the bad debt list as presented for June 17th, 2025 for bookkeeping purposes only.
Second.
Motion and second that we approve the bad debt list as of June 17th for bookkeeping purposes only. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
The next item, actually, I may have misspoke when added a little too much in this when I sent this out. The board doesn't have to approve, this particular promotion, but what I am asking the board to allow is the pay adjustment. We had our, customer service head cashier, Ellen Luda, announced her retirement and officially is retired as of tomorrow. She had some vacation time that's getting used up. She'd been with the department for 27 years.
Wow.
And prior to that, she worked with sanitation department for 10 years. And all 10 of those years and the 27 years that she worked for us were in this building. So she worked in this building basically for 37 years straight.
That's awesome.
The current customer service cashier, Amelia Schmidt, has expressed interest in the empty position because she's been following along and working, alongside the former head cashier. We feel that she can handle the additional workload. The customer service cashier, her position is currently paying $23.50 per hour. The former customer service head cashier was paid at $26.98, but again, that's with 27 years with the department. So that's a big difference there. My recommendation, since we're halfway through the year, would be to increase Ms. Schmidt's salary to $24.25 per hour. It's basically a 75-cent per hour increase. And then at the end of the calendar year, we'll be reviewing her performance and determine if there needs to be additional adjustments, just like we would at the end of the year for pretty much everyone. So my recommendation is to authorize the wage adjustment. And then once we have the promotion in place, we are actually in the process of receiving in resumes for the customer service cashier position. And I would like to request that the board authorize a starting salary of up to $22 per hour depending on qualifications, which is what it was when we last hired the position, which was last year. So.
Okay.
I'm good with it.
I'm good with it.
You need a motion
You
on
need a
this?
motion.
I'll need a motion to approve the pay adjustment and the proposed salary for the
New hire.
replacement.
I'd like to make a motion that we accept the recommendation to change the salary of Mrs. Schmidt, and then also to accept the hourly rate for the incoming person to replace Mrs. Schmidt.
Second.
There's a motion and a second that we approve the recommendations of the superintendent to adjust the rate for Mrs. Schmidt and to accept the proposed salary for the customer service cashier position. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you very much, appreciate that.
Old business.
One item under old business I wanted to mention, we have recently finally have gotten the roof here at this building, and we have the roofs at our Paz Road Booster Station storage building and at our Beverly Shores Booster Station replaced from the hailstorm of May last year. So we finally got those done. The next item on their list is the treatment plant. There's some damage there, and because of the length of time it's been since the damage occurred, there looks to be some additional damages that have been sent to the insurance company from our roofing contractor, and so they're working on that right now to get that worked out. So hopefully we can get that all wrapped up here and get that project done in time for the next hailstorm.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, it's right around the corner.
Well, we also have
It's still
some
summer.
damage over at our distribution center. That was from that hailstorm, and then that windstorm we had back in May
Yeah,
did some additional damage.
that's
So
crazy.
we have 2 claims going there. And it's not a huge amount of damage, but needs to be taken care of. So we've put in for that, and we're working that detail out as well with the insurance company. But actually, in today's claims, the invoices for those 3 roofs were in there, so we went ahead and got those paid. There is some depreciation that the insurance company owes us, which will be basically the difference between what the price that was paid for doing the roof replacements is the same as what the insurance company agreed to, but the insurance company only sends you like 65% of the value, and then once you actually get the job done, they give you the rest. So we'll be getting a check from them for the balance on those 3 roofs, and then we're still working out with the roof plan.
Okay.
Any other old business?
That's it this time.
New business?
I didn't have any.
Any public comment? Director's comments? Motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
There's no second, we adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Okay then, Yahoo!